Vision build video revolving around a ninja backpack. I'm going to go with Tactician, Banshee, and Prayer, and so forth and so. What I'm about to try out is a skill haste build. I don't have a lot of electronics, so I'm looking for some better roles for electronics or skill power between alpha. So I have to map out a little bit of alpha. I want some firearm alpha with some skill power here on the knee pads. I mean the mads, some firearm alphas here with some skill power as well on the knee pads. So the mads and the knee pads, I need skill power on between these two, and for firearms. And then what I can do here, I can switch this to electronics. Given the fact that I need some kind of stam. This is a low stam build. It's a balanced build, 634 or 436. Far as firearm stamina and toughness go, my major attribute on this build is definitely the skill haste. Running the hill consecutively is what I want to do. I probably end up switching this out because of the headshot damage I got, and my pulse should do most of the damage. But running in the team, of course, you can have combat medic. I am actually liking this adrenaline because of the heals over time. So I might run adrenaline and triage and see if I can still get that to proc my skills back faster. Shooting the skill on the ground, getting the teams to run through it. So I'm gonna check this combination out all in the medical tree. I just was running a alpha pred and it hit pretty hard. It's just with this weapon running adapt and competent, you want to be able to have your skills come back fast to keep it going. It's not that much crit hit chance on this weapon per se. To keep it going 10, you get that 7, you can get that 7 up to 4 times. So if you think about that, that's 21, that's 30, that's about 33% crit hit chance if I could prop my skills in the manner it needs them prop. The survivability for this is not a face tanking build. It's 138 toughness, so it's not a you can face tank and take the enemies out because of the weapon damage. Even with that low firearms, that 18 weapon damage shoots up to 22% with competent. And I lowered this build in order just to run a skill build, a skill type of build. What I'm missing for both of my or any of my assault rifles is the pro red dot. You guys know I've been looking for that pro red dot sight with crit hit damage, headshot damage, and crit chance on it. I had one, I can't find it, so I must have deleted it. And them pro red dots are hard to come by. So if you know any tips and tricks to get a pro red dot sight, let me know because I'm definitely looking for that as well. For the most part though, this is just going to be a centric build I test, like a team based build. Tac, I don't really need two-piece tactician, you know what I'm saying. If I wanted to run like a skill power build or whatever, I can switch it up a little bit. I just don't know if I want to switch out the chest piece like a Barrett's or something like that, just to get that extra skill power, which I might end up doing since all I really need is the skill haste of tactician. And with this Barrett's, the skill, it's like the skill power is a little buffed, but it'll take away from my firearms. You see what I'm saying? I'm running electronic skill power mods as well, so I can either do this one with the health and firearms. I was even thinking about figures just to get my toughness up a little bit, but I need to find a good electronic piece. The gloves is not really a big fella. I need them alpha gloves, but no, they're not good. I got some electronic savage gloves, but I just want to unlock those talents. You know, that 4-piece and 3. So I was thinking about if I had some decent alpha gloves with skill haste, crit chance, and crit damage on it, I can run that, and I can switch these out for either tenacious or refresh mask just to run some heals. Probably a refresh mask. So this is what I mean. For the most part, we want to get rid of this chest piece. Like I said, I wish this one was pretty decent because the 2003 armor. Roll for electronics. If I had health up here, this would be an ideal mass, and it pushes my electronics up pretty decent because it's an electronic roll. It just needed health up there. So health and skill haste, this would have been the chest piece I would use. But either or, I'm probably switch between Barrett's. It's just that 5,000 firearms is not enough. I need about 7, so I'm still low on the low end. So my gear is not maxed by no means. I had a couple ninja backpacks that I can run. This is an electronic one. I can lower my electronics a little bit since I do have skill haste. I can run this one to get that firearms and whatever. I probably would have to. I wrote firearms and stability on this one, so I need skill power at least to make it valid. This one is an electronic backpack, so I can either run this one as well with health rolled on it, and it's electronic. So I don't know. Like I might want to run this one because of the attributes it gives me. It's actually a little bit higher. I definitely would love to roll this one. So if I'm planning a team, I definitely switch between this one and add a little bit more firearm to my assault rifle. As you can see, it dropped my skill power by at least 34%, with 34,000. So it'll change up the meta. I'm running a lot of skill haste mods on it, all stamina and firearms. So we're gonna test this build out. I'm gonna run a booster shot first, and then in the pulse. So on my booster shot and pulse, I'm getting 23 seconds. Not bad. 23 seconds cooldown. 23 seconds and 30. 0.30 on a cooldown. It's not healing for that much, but if you look at the crit damage and crit chance, it's average. Everybody says suggest to run the recon pack because it comes back faster, but I don't know. I like to conceal. I don't want to be pulse for some reason, so I feel like I take more damage when I'm pulse. But you can switch between the concealed or recon pack. You can even run your damage if you want. But I mean, 16% crit hit damage, 19% critical hit chance is decent. And like I said, these are additives, so the way they did the meta, these are not going to be as efficient. I mean, you can get the crit hit chance around adapt, which would push you over the critical hit chance if you proc it 3 times, and then I could run an overheal. It's 25 seconds on the overheal, and that's a decent amount of health. That'll fill me up, give me a decent overdose. So I don't know why I want to run booster for that extra damage, but if I can keep booster shot, you see 23 and 2 seconds, come back 2 seconds. So I would switch between these two, only because I mean, if I'm taking a lot of damage and a lot of deaths, then I would definitely run an overheal because that'll give me a little bit of mitigation to tank a little bit. But booster is definitely for that 1v1. And that's basically it. I like adrenaline. Like I said, I've been playing around with adrenaline. I'm gonna try the adrenaline triage combination, but I've been definitely playing around with adrenaline. You want to have critical save and strike back on this build because you're gonna be pocking heals a lot. So we can do all medical tree on this build. But we're gonna try it, man. I saved this build. Like I said, it don't hit as hard as my alpha Pred that I had built. That was all 9,300 firearms, but I had no skill power and no crit hit chance. So now we'll see what this build can do with the low fire rate. You know, skill power is still king in this meta. So tac, I'm gonna call it alpha tac. So alpha tac. This is the alpha tac build. We're gonna run it in last stand and see what we can do with it. But yeah, over the weekend I played the Call of Duty World War II beta, and I have to say, it's a decent game. It's still the basic formula. I feel like a 10-year-old game. I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait for it to come out. I don't know if I will be picking it up, but I know that's what all my friends and things gonna be playing when it come out, what they call junkies. But I just don't want to waste the money on it anymore. I want to try a different franchise, try different games. You know, with the incentive of like Overwatch, Rainbow Six Siege, what's it, Dishonor. It's a couple other ones that came out to innovate the first-person shooter mechanic. I think Call of Duty just need to take a step in that direction. They did have a war mode, which was some kind of refreshing, but it's just too late for that, you know, type of mode to come out now to add a little bit of innovation to the game. Still the same old rusty-ass call. Hopefully they do better with the visuals. Hopefully they do better with the visuals or whatever. It's 3 and 86. It goes up a little bit in our last. Let me see if my skill haste went up in here. 48%. Yeah, you know, I don't know. I'm just tired of the Call of Duty formula, man. Definitely tired of the Call of Duty formula. But I mean, I enjoy playing it. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely enjoy playing it.
Turret has been activated at Alpha.
So we on the hunt for some pro red that's like at least
Son of a bitch.
2.
Hostiles have taken the lead.
If I get 1, I'd be satisfied with 1, but at least 2. And now I got this skill power build. I got some determined and stuff on my other gun. So let's see what we got on the basic pulse with adapt. Let's see if we can stack it right quick. So we'll restack it. It's 428. Weapons 24, 27. Not bad. On the stat. And 309 toughness. Oh, I didn't see my crit hit chance. If I catch it. Yeah, 27%. Plus what the pulse offers, which is 19%. Crit hit chance. So you're looking at 44, and if I stack it again, you know what I mean? You should reach the critical hit chance cap if I can keep my stack going. Yeah, so this is definitely a hard hitting build. It's more balanced than anything because you can't heal yourself as well.
We now control
like I said, as far as tanking and things like that, you have to be on point with the tanking.
Turret
My rocking the ninja
activated at
backpack with
Alpha.
stability, I'm not sure. No, critical hit damage. So yeah, this is definitely a body to body weapon. Get more
Alpha
damage towards the
fortification
body.
pulse is live.
If it was like 1.3, 1.4 when headshot damage was a multiplicative, it's still a multiplicative, but it's minus 0.7 first before you get that multiplier going. So I mean, headshots is violent when you got somebody 1 or 2 bars. For the most part, let me go up my thing. For the most part.
Taking Bravo.
It's about false combat. Yeah. Mike can keep the stack going. Nope. It's just outside to keep the stack going. We'll test it though. I'm just looking for a good PvP build. I definitely am. I definitely like looking for different metas and different play styles. I'm an aggressive play style, so in any build I run, it can be a 186 toughness. I'm still gonna play aggressive, so I just want a decent aggressive build that I can actually simultaneously pop my heals. I mean, it don't seem like it's coming back that fast. 23 seconds not bad on the cooldown. Stack them. Got this long start 6 piece on.
We're in front now.
I hate the sports field stage, as you guys know, but we're just gonna focus on kills.
Hostiles are firing on a fortification at Alpha.
Pro Red dot up here would make this so bad because I can focus fire for real when he had the optimal range. Like, then this sight is okay, but I don't like to get my sights taken out. Down. Yeah, the burst damage on this one is decent, so I can stack it now. Damn. We already started at one time. Let's see if it's still, yeah, 34%. That's not bad. Pulse coming back. Let's see if we can stack it again. 42%. Oh yeah, we stacking. We can stack it one more time. Get that cap. 49%. Pulse almost back.
1 minute until tactical boosts are available.
Alright, yeah, you're gonna stack it 3 times. So we can get it to 42%, which is not bad. Critical hit chance on the assault rifle. So we know 3 times we can stack it. Or 2 more times. Or 4 times actually. Oh, I dapped on.
Tactical boost can be activated in 10 seconds. Tactical boost can be activated.
Keep that stack on.
You're all gonna die, bastards! Oh, shit! Time to
party! Y'all are dead!
Pressure on! Clear shot! Keep on him! Not over yet! Clear shot! Damn it! No!
I saw a flame turn over here, but they didn't have enough, so he went to go fight.
Void's multiplier is now live. You're halfway home.
Let's take him down!
Bravo has gone neutral.
shit hits super hard once you get those procs.
Hostiles now control Bravo.
He legit running.
Bravo's neutral.
I think he in the dark zone or something. Shreds, bro. Definitely shreds.
We own Bravo. You're wiping the floor with them. Buddy spawn is engaged. Points for kills has been activated by rogue agents.
Take these fucking NPCs out.
Point multiplier has become available.
Pro red dot boy is gonna be terrible with this shit. Crit damage is gonna
The enemy
be
is
fucking
attacking a
crazy
fortification.
If I can get the good guard roll on.
Fortification eliminated at Alpha.
Notice that dude that ran all the way around the corner.
Alpha is neutral. Your spawn relay is now deactivated.
Fortification at Alpha is under fire. The fortification is under attack. Alpha has lost a fortification. Fortification eliminated at Alpha. The enemy is attacking a fortification. Fortification destroyed at Alpha.
They've taken Alpha.
Yeah, this build hit hard. Definitely does. The stats like that, it hit hard. I maybe the tank a little bit. Even with these guys not that experienced, but these players, but
Hold them off for 5 more minutes. Hostiles have points multiplier online.
Rogue agents are assaulting the fortification. Turret has been activated at Alpha.
That's a win.
it's a top. Let's see. It hit hard. Definitely be able to run with my team. 13 players. It was a slow game. Went on a streak. I ain't died one time. So we got the Alpha Attack build. So it look like its skill build is definitely devastating. But thank you for coming through, checking out the build. This is a build to watch. Attack Alpha. Still missing some little mods on it. For our skill power goes between the mass and the knee pads to make it a quicker electrons and skill power to get it back up between 19 seconds, 18 and 19 seconds. But if you look at the stat, you can stack adapt 4 to 5 times depending on how you stack it. Get it to 42%, maybe 56%. Almost max crit hit chance. So thank you everybody checking out the build. It's your boy CEO Baby, OP Vintage. I'm out.